Hey guys, welcome back to some more Ocarina of Time Master Quest. We're in Jabu's belly, also known as Cow Factory. There are cows everywhere! What do? Eat a whole ranch?
Why, with all the cows?
Maybe that's why there's no cows on Lon Lon.
Yeah, Jabu just ate all of them. Why?
He was hungry, okay?
I guess this dude either is on a very big dairy diet because he didn't digest the cows, so they're here just for milk. Or he was really a fan of beef, but he can't digest cow.
Beef, it's what's for dinner. What in the world is that? That's a geyser.
Yeah, that's just a water geyser.
I was like, what is that? And I was like, oh, that's a geyser.
Which, fun fact, you can run through that if you have infinite sword glitch and just go through the door.
Oh, that poor cow.
Man, that poor cow.
Dude, the cows in this dungeon are so messed up because they're all over the place and half of them are just switches you hit. So you're constantly slashing or shooting cow in this. It's so weird. Also, map and compass within the first 2 minutes. Okay, this dungeon's very weird.
What was going on in Miyamoto's head whenever he decided, okay, I'm gonna put a lot of cows in the Jabu belly for whatever reason?
And you know what's even weirder? There's technically only one cow here they can play a Epona song for. One of them is actually a real cow. The rest of them are just kind of here as a cosmetic.
I mean, cows, though.
I mean, it's already nightmare fuel that we're inside Jabu already, because this dungeon is just out there.
Oh, come on!
Uh-oh.
Just 5 seconds in. Come on, are you serious? I just started the dungeon. Alright, fine. Guess I'll have to fix this. This one. This one will do. Alright, let's get this started. Alright, so a whole other system later, we're back inside of Jabu. So, low backstory here. I'm using a modified version of the Ship of Harkanian port here for Ocarina of Time. This version allows me to skip a bunch of cutscenes. But I noticed that in some areas, mainly Jabu, it just doesn't work. I don't know if it's something to do with some cutscene data being messed up, because this is a beta build I was using for this recording, but it just did not work here. So now we're on a retail build, one that's more publicly available instead of from a dev channel. Which means, yeah, we'll have all the cutscenes back, but I kept on the fast text at the very least.
Oh, okay.
I really hope that doesn't happen again, because I only have a handful of Wiis I can swap between. There's only so many Wii PCs here.
The only handful of Wiis, like you say that everybody has a handful of Wiis. I only have one, mister.
2, because I got 1 too.
Oh yeah, you have it. Yeah, I had 2, never mind.
Why, don't you just have a Wii per limb? Is that just me?
What, do you think we're rich?
No, it's funny, but I joke, but that's actually true. I have 4 Wiis. One was my launch Wii, one was a Wii I just got as a gift from someone when they're no longer wanting it. One was a replacement I had to buy when my original SD card wasn't working anymore on my first system. And then another one, again, someone gave me it because I no longer wanted it. So I have 4. And if you want to count the Wii U, that's technically 5. But I don't because it's a Wii U, so it's not the same.
It's not the same.
Technically, 2 of these Wiis are bad. One, my Wii's, the SD card, as I mentioned, doesn't work. It's stuck in write protection mode, so you can't write data to it. And then the other Wii has a bad graphics card. It got burnt out because of the standby mode being left on. So it just has artifacts appear.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why you don't, back in the day, you didn't want to have your standby mode on, because it actually kept your system active, which kept it warm. So it caused a lot of Wiis to have bad graphics after a while. Still usable, but it depends on the game.
It's a good thing I never knew what standby mode was, because I never... Oh, man. It's Song of Time, man.
I'm not coming back for this crap. No, man, we got Boomerang. We're getting it now.
But, I'm glad I didn't even know what standby mode was for the longest time, because I didn't have access to the internet until, like, 2009. So...
Nowadays, on modern systems, standby modes are fine because that kind of a problem isn't a thing. When systems are idling down, they're not fully active, so they're not running warm anymore. But this was the early age of online gaming and just, in general, having features pumped down to your system via updates. So, this generation specifically was known for essentially every single console burning themselves to death. The Wii, PS3, 360, they all had some kind of thermal issue.
Alright, is the door gonna do it again?
Yeah, thankfully not, because, again, we broke out the other Wii PC. I joke, but you could actually install, like, I think MS-DOS on a Wii or something.
I never really liked putting my console in standby mode anyways. I always power down my consoles. I don't like doing that. So maybe that's why my consoles end up lasting a long time, because I just don't do that.
I'm in the same boat, yeah. It takes up more power and it's just unnecessary.
It's like a PC. People say leave your PC on. I'm like, no, don't. If you're not using it, turn it off. Especially with a laptop.
I'd rather just turn off that stuff when I'm not using it, because it's better overall.
I had a family member that left their PC on all the time, and I told him, I was like, that's gonna burn out in like 2 years if you keep doing that. And sure enough, it did. And she's like, why did it burn out? And I'm like, I tried to tell you.
Gee, I wonder.
Oh, look, it's red tofu.
Chris Tofu?
You know, if we were playing on the virtual console release onwards, this place would just be pink. That's even worse looking. Like, I think it looks weird enough when it's like this bright red color. It looks like you're inside a fish, but that pink, it makes me feel uneasy.
This room is in a trap.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of things. Sounds like there could be enemies falling from the ceiling. And they're specifically like-likes.
Oh, hi, like.
One hit kills though.
You don't deal with these things until you're an adult normally, but here in Master Quest, no man, throw them in the fish.
They're slimy, right?
They're just like a fish.
All that for a Deku stick?
All that for a stick.
It's like, thanks. Gee, I wonder what I'm supposed to do here. Mind you, the stick in this room is completely worthless if you have Din's fire.
Yeah, you had Din's.
Now for a part that's unchanged. The tentacles. They're basically all the same.
This dungeon makes me feel so uneasy. I don't like the fact that this is inside of a fish.
It's unique, that's for sure.
It's even weirder when you hit these tentacle things, because then they're essentially uvulas.
Yeah.
Where's Rudo? Do we even get Rudo?
That's the funny thing in this dungeon. In the original version of this dungeon, she's used for a long time. But here in Master Quest, she's really just used in the room you find her in. That's it. You don't take her outside of the pits she's falling down from. Because there's no use for her outside of that area.
I feel like you kind of get cheaped in that because she's like, I'm not leaving until I get my mom's jewel. Well, you're not leaving apparently at all.
It's like, alright, I'll leave you here. Wait, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Come back!
It's like, she definitely is useless in Master Quest then, because Link's doing all the work and she's just like, yeah, I got my jewel back. Look how good I am.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb.
All that jiggling. Ugh.
It really makes it hard to see things, too. Like, when you put a switch in this area, it just doesn't look right. You're also supposed to come back here for this Skulltula. Spoilers, that's a Skulltula in this rock. With Song of Time, but the bomb can just reach the rock, and then you can open it up to grab the skull. A lot of the Song of Time stuff in this dungeon is just kind of unnecessary because Boomerang exists. That's not the only thing they want you to backtrack for. There's also invisible stuff in this area, too.
Hi, Lizalfos.
Yeah, speaking of invisible, hi, I'm here.
Did you get swallowed? I am the spider inspector. Yeah, I saw you got a spider in the last room.
Yeah.
They're not here. Why are you here? Wrong room.
And he really loved his job if he was willing to get eaten just for a spider.
I take my duty very seriously.
To death.
Let's think of all the pain that Jabu's in whenever you do that stuff. It's like, oh, what is kicking my kidney?
Someone's a kidney? No, wait. Now you're the kidney inspector? The spider gig wasn't paying out anymore.
There she is.
And now she'll stay. I don't need her yet.
Link, come over here.
Ah, bomb shoes.
Screw that! I got bomb shoes.
And now, what is this? There's nothing here. But there are things I hear. Oh, they're all invisible.
Are you serious?
So they want you to come back for one Skulltula because they put invisible keys in this room. And there are 3 of them. Great. It's fun. How about no? I'm just gonna shoot blindly. I win. Because the mantas are nothing. Like, these are standard enemies. We've dealt with these before. They're easy to fight. Now we can get a Skulltula.
What, they want you to use mirror truth?
Yeah, they want you to use Lens of Truth just for 3 invisible enemies here. That's it.
That's ridiculous.
Now, mind you, this room was useless in the original version of this dungeon, because in this room in base Ocarina Time, there's really nothing here but just pots. So, at least it has a use. Also, this, I don't know what the heck was the point in this wall, because it doesn't cover the whole room, you don't need to burn it, and you have to get over here anyways to grab the Skulltula, because the boomerang won't reach from this other ledge. So I don't know why that web wall is there.
It's there to tease you, I guess.
Interior decorating.
You know, it's close enough, yeah, it's probably just that. It's just a little bit of decoration.
How inconsiderate. You didn't use me for any of this dungeon.
It's like you're useless here or something. Now sit down. I have more work to do.
Like cows to hit with a switch. Aw, sweet nut.
And all that just for more nuts. Which I don't really need anymore. But I'll take them.
That's a lot of nuts.
How did I know that line was coming?
Stop squirming up there.
Jorin.
Joke's on you, that's not real. It's fake. I'm feeling a sense of deja vu, like we've done this once before or something. Oh wait, no, it's totally different. He's on my right now instead of my left. And that's a mini-boss. You can put the cows in the dungeon, but you can't make the Octoroks any harder.
Why would you want to?
Yeah, good point.
Hi, Link.
Bring
Ow.
up a cow.
So weird to go up to a room and then suddenly cow.
That was my face.
Moo.
Okay.
Ah, Master Quest moment.
Okay, big jiggly red tofu. I'll throw my boomerang at you.
Hi, where'd you come from?
Hi, cow.
Fun fact, this
My
is the only
cow.
milkable cow in the
Cow
whole
inspector.
dungeon. That's why it's like, milkable cow? I'm here for the milk.
I've been promoted to the cow inspector.
Fun fact, if you're playing a randomizer, this specific dungeon being in your dungeon pool, that's an item check if you have opponent song randomized for cows. You do all this for one item.
That's crazy.
I don't even know why that cow is here. Like, it has no purpose. It's not a switch. It's just a normal cow.
It's like, why is there cows, period, in this dungeon?
Exactly. It just adds more to the question of why cow. Also, we can finally get that treasure chest being unlocked in like minute 1. I've been telling us this whole time, and it's just a heart.
Rude.
That's just rude. Yeah, I was about ready to say, highlight, like,
Speaking of which, Master Quest moment. Like fall from the ceiling. Oh, that was easy. That was telegraphed. So I may just see this cow just moving up. How this worked is I just hit the switch through the wall. You're not supposed to be able to do that, but if you know where the switch is, you can hit it. That cow is on a hook shot point. So when you hit the cow the first time that's on her left, it gets moved up a couple units because there's a hookshot platform that spawns. You hit it again, another one spawns. And then it lines up with the switch to tell you there's a switch there.
That's so weird.
That feels like a ROM hack thing. But no, this is an official released Nintendo game.
they really wanted you to use Den Fire there, huh?
That was really just for a skull. I didn't need it, but I want it. And we got all the sculptures here, so this is our first dungeon we can actually fully complete.
Here it comes.
The jellyfish looks so weird when they're moving in 60 frames. It's so fluid. It shouldn't be this fluid.
I mean, 99% of their body is made out of water, so yeah, you're technically right, it is fluid. This boss is so weird.
Yeah, this is a very weird fight. There's really not much you can do to speed through this fight because it's all essentially cycle-based. But with some clever timing of throwing the boomerang and Deku Nuts to get rid of the jellyfish, you can speed through a lot of this fight. Now we're already in the final phase. And also, rolling into the body gets Baronade out of the ground faster. You take no damage by doing that.
Oh, wow.
The attacks it's doing to you, though, yeah, you'll still take damage from those, so try to avoid the lightning.
I thought for a second there, I heard the Wii glitching out noise again whenever it did soft locks for a second.
Just slash Baronade, you just hear eh. Although, fun fact, I actually did load up my other version of the PC port here, got the Baronade, it crashed. And now we got ourselves that Zora Sapphire. We're ready to head back to Hyrule Castle and see Princess Zelda. And we'll be doing that in the next episode. Join us back here on Ocarina of Time Master Quest, where we make our way back to Hyrule, and from there, go Adult Link. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy, and we'll see you guys next time.